Hey guys, today I want to talk about a book that I've been referencing quite a bit recently, and that is Woman Code by Elizabeth. And I've been referencing it because it's so jam-packed full of great information, so why not? So today I want to talk about what this book's about and 5 things that I love about it. So let's get into it. While I look at this book as a great book for fixing menstrual issues, I think it is a book that everyone that has a period should read. Everyone that has a menstrual cycle should read, because there's a lot of things that are going on with our bodies that we don't understand. And one of the things that I want to talk about, one of the things that fascinated me the most was about the endocrine system. I'd never really given it a second thought. I don't even know if I really knew what it was. One small part of this book is it takes you through how your endocrine system works. And it sounds boring, but it's actually fascinating, and it's very eye-opening if you're having some problems going on with your menstrual cycle, because it talks about how if one part of your body isn't working correctly, another part has to overcompensate to help balance out what that part of your body is not doing. And this overcompensation is where a lot of problems happen. And when these things are thrown out of whack, it often is manifested in your menstrual cycle. Most of us view our periods as something separate from the rest of how our bodies function and happen, but it is actually something that is so a part of everything else. And we also look at hormones as something that just, deal with that period thing that we deal with once a month, but they are a part of everything in our bodies. So now the 5 things that I love about this book. So the first thing, Alyssa suffered from PCOS. Her doctor wanted to put her on the usual track of, here, take the birth control pill now, and then when you want to have babies, you're going to have to take a fertility drug, and all these awful things are going to happen to you, yada, yada, yada. And she just went, no, that's not how I want to do it. Like, there has to be another way. And the doctor said, no, this is the only way. So she said, okay, I'm going to go figure it out myself. And so she went and did her own research and everything, and she created this way to heal her PCOS, and she did that naturally. And now she has made her life's work, and she's helping other women heal all of their hormonal issues with diet and nutrition, which I think is fascinating. So the second thing I really like about this book that I kind of talked about before is, if one thing in your body is off balance, it's going to throw something else out of whack. And she looks at, okay, let's take this back to square one and start healing it naturally. Like, there's no quick fix Band-Aid in here. The thing is, this is actually going to fix your problems instead of just masking the symptoms. 3, her definition, her idea of lady parts isn't just your ovaries and your vagina. She includes everything that helps the function of your reproductive system. And there's like 18 things on that list, which I think is a great way to look at it. It kind of takes it from looking at your period and your vagina as something separate from the rest of your body, and kind of putting it back in your body and saying, right, this is part of me. It's part of how my whole entire body functions as one. And I think that's just a great way to view it. She views food as medicine, and I do too, and I think that's so wonderful. She looks at it as like, food is what is going to be able to generate those changes, those positive changes that you need to heal yourself and to nourish yourself. So she takes you through like what you need to eat during different phases of your menstrual cycle. She has a meal plan to help stabilize your blood sugar level, what to eat, what to avoid, and I love anything to do with nutrition, but I just love how it's like all laid out in this book. Like, it's all in one place, and I think that's great. And the 5th thing is kind of a personal thing, but it made me realize that I have a low/non-existent libido, and it was something that I hadn't really even thought about. Like I said, like, we think of a lot of things separate from our body, and I just kind of viewed it as like, oh, I'm very busy with FemmeHead and work and life and all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, wait a second, like, no, I should, like, where is it? Where'd it go? And so she talks about that in here, and how to, like, with food and naturally get it back. And so I'm very excited to go down that path. So in the end, I have been very much so enjoying this book. And I say that because I finished it probably like 2 weeks ago, but I've been going back and reading different sections over and over again. I have been recommending it to so many different people. All right, guys, that's all I have to say about Woman Code by Elizabeth. Don't forget to comment down below if you have read this book or are interested or anything like that. Don't forget to subscribe for more menstrual magic like this. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.